Guys, we're on the hunt for the best trifle in the UK. I've always loved trifle. God rest her soul, my grandma made the best trifles. I don't know what it is, but grandmas, don't you agree, always make the best trifles, or mums indeed. So we're on the hunt. Now, we've gone to six supermarkets. UK's best, and we're in the hunt for the best trifles in the UK. So what makes a good trifle? There are 5 key components, guys, that we're gonna be looking at. Number 1, the jelly. 2, the fruit. 3, the sponge. 4, the custard. And then finally, the cream on top. We're gonna be assessing 2 key components. Number 1, quality. And number 2, value for money. And that's what we're gonna be looking at. Okay, guys, first stop was Lidl. And we got 3 tubs in a box for £1.29, normally £1.39. So there was an offer at the moment. Then we went to Sainsbury's, 1 tub, a single tub for £2.10. Then we went to Asda's, my local Asda's in Wembley, to get their trifle here in Asda's. And we eventually found their trifle. It was difficult finding them. 3 tubs for £1.28. Then we went to Morrisons. First time I've ever been to Morrisons, believe it or not. I've never stepped foot in them. Then we found their trifles. They got an offer at the moment. You can get 6 tubs for £3 or 3 tubs or 1 packet for £2. Pretty good deal, to be honest, but it was all about the quality, right? Then we went to M&S, the luxury end, £2.80 for a tub. Then we went to Tesco's to find theirs. There you go, 3 tubs again, a pack, which most places are doing these packs, but here they're doing 3 for £2. So we've done all our shopping. Let's now review. Guys, we went shopping. We've gone to 6 supermarkets, and we've chosen, if you like, consistency in terms of strawberry or raspberry trifles, whatever they had in stock. So we've gone to, if you like, the luxury side or the luxury end of Marks and Spencer's. They do the individual tubs only. The same with Sainsbury's. They only do the individual tubs. Price-wise, you're looking from between £1.50 up to £2.50. All the other supermarkets, surprisingly, do it as a 3-pack. Really good value for money, but it all depends on the quality. So obviously, we've gone to Sainsbury's, we've gone to Marks and Spencer's, Lidl, Asda, Morrisons, and Tesco. So let's check out these babies. Notice that what they show in the pictures, just like everything else, like a Big Mac as well, it looks so much better in the pictures. And this looks really good. All of these look really good, but it's all about what we actually eat. So a trifle has to have those special layers, right? So the jelly has to have fruit. If it doesn't have fruit, I'm gonna be disappointed. Sponge, the custard has to talk, it can't be too sweet, it can't be crappy, and the cream can't be that fake shit that you find coming out of the bottle. It has to be nice and light and not too fattening, right? So that's a classic trifle. So we're gonna check these out one by one, and then we're gonna give our score. Okay guys, so we don't mess things up and mix things up. I've labeled every tub so that we know what we're testing. So immediately, obviously you can see, now these 2, M&S and Sainsbury's, were the single tubs, right? And automatically you can see that they're actually bigger in size. Not so much, but they are bigger. And then these 4 over here, Morrisons, Tesco's, Asda, and Lidl, all came part of a 3-pack. The Asda and Lidl are actually smaller than the Tesco's and Morrisons, but again, not so much smaller, but yeah, you can see from the actual filling. So let's look at them individually, see if you can see the layers. So we've got some jelly, we've got some fruit there. I think there's a sponge, yeah, and custard, and a little bit of cream on top. Let's see the Asda. Asda, yeah, you got fruit, jelly, some type of sponge, custard, and cream. But notice the volume as we go along in terms of the proportions. So here we go again, jelly, fruit, looks like some type of sponge, custard, and then cream on the Tesco's. Morrisons, a little bit more, if you like, uniformed. So definitely fruit, jelly, some type of sponge, I'm assuming, custard and cream. The M&S is jelly, fruit, again, some type of sponge, custard, Looks like it's got the most custard out of all of them, and then the cream on top. This one actually looks the best out of all of them in terms of aesthetics. So Sainsbury's, again, jelly, fruit, sponge, custard, and cream. So let's test them now. All right, guys, so we're going to test these one by one. Don't forget, we're assessing two elements, quality and then value for money. So we're going to try each one individually. Going to put on a few pounds, take on quite a lot of calories, but we're going to go through this just for you guys. But don't forget, obviously there's 5 core components to a trifle, and we're going to, in assessing quality, we're going to assess every single layer. So let's start off with Lidl. Let's get right in there. Just want to test everything. Let's have some of the sponge. So far, it's the first one, but yeah, wasn't amazing. Let's try Asda. Considerably smaller portion in terms of size. Texture's not too bad. Flavor's lacking. The cream's not too bad. Doesn't taste too artificial. Next one. Tesco. Let's dig into this. It doesn't blow my mind away, but I mean, I would say the uniformity between the layers is not right. As you can see, quite a lot of jelly. The rest is lacking. But anyway, let's carry on. Morrisons. Interesting. I mean, yeah. Moving on. M&S. High expectation of M&S. The most expensive trifle at a single pot as well. Must say that is pretty good. You can taste the quality in every layer. The fruit is really, really tasty. Real fruit. You can feel the texture and the flavor. Jelly is really good quality. Custard is really good. And the cream, really light and tastes natural, which is a good sign. M&S. And then Sainsbury's. Let's try. Same container as M&S. Same proportion size as well. Okay. Not too bad. So, if I was going to give a rating out of, I mean, the best for me in terms of overall quality has to be M&S. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, it's a clear winner in terms of quality. Every layer was defined, clearly defined. Really good quality fruit, really good quality jelly. Custard was really good. Cream was the most natural out of all of them. In the caption, I'll list in order 1 to 6, but definitely in terms of quality, M&S, good stuff. If I want to be brutally honest, Sainsbury's was very, very close. in terms of price comparison, Sainsbury's is obviously cheaper. Only a little bit, but not so much cheaper. But quality was really good. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if I want to talk about value for money and quality, it's a no-brainer. I rather pay good money, get something good in return. So for me, every penny was worth it with M&S. So my choice, M&S, definitely number one. I wasn't really happy with any of these four. In my opinion, they don't come close to Sainsbury's and M&S. And you can taste that they're cheaper, being brutally honest here. So for me, definitely M&S wins the best trifle in the UK. And for me, quite ahead. Although, respect to Sainsbury's, Sainsbury's was close. However, the quality of M&S was just, in my opinion, on another level. So hats off. We found the best trifle in the UK, M&S. Respect.